Hey, happy Wednesday, 8th graders. I want to show you what went up at our house over the weekend. My 6th grade daughter made the paper chain, the countdown to summer paper chain. So we have the chain hanging here and then our countdown up here. So maybe you have a countdown going at your house or just in your mind. But I wanted to tell you a little bit of background information about me. My first teaching job was at Orange City Christian in Orange City, Iowa. And I don't know if you guys know who Lauren Wimmer is. Lauren's grandpa was actually my first principal, my first boss. And about this time of year, he would always say, stay in the saddle. In other words, don't hop off yet because the horse is still going. Stay in the saddle, finish the race, finish strong. So that was just his way of encouraging us to stay working hard, stay engaged, have a great attitude. And he said stay in the saddle so often that we actually brought a saddle to school one year and had him sit in it. That's kind of teacher humor. We thought that was funny. You guys probably think it's dumb, but anyway. So let's continue to stay in the saddle and finish this year strong. Again, what you've been doing has been fantastic. Keep it up. All right. In today's to-do list, I asked you to have your book open to page 282. So make sure your book is open to page 282. I'm going to give you some important instructions here about today's assignment. James Madison just won the 1808 election. He is our 4th president. But as you know, he inherited kind of a mess. We tried to punish Great Britain because they were impressing our sailors. We tried to punish them with an embargo and said, hey, we're not going to trade with you. Well, they just traded with other people and our economy crashed. So we were kind of the losers in that whole deal. So we have that going on. And Madison takes over. What I'd like you to do today is read the rest of the section here about problems that he's going to have both at home and abroad or overseas. And I'm going to tell you exactly what to do with each section. I've given you little clues. So after you read The War Looms, so take a look at page 282, you'll see the section The War Looms. I would like you to pick out, I have one bullet on here. So that means that you have to pick out the most important thing in that section. Now you're probably thinking, yes, only one thing. Well, sometimes picking the most important thing is harder than listing everything that you read about. So sift through and find the most important thing. Okay, go on to broken treaties. Again, you're going to read that section. Take a look at your book at that section, 282 to 283, and tell me the 3 most important things in that section. Then you're going to read Tecumseh is going to be an important player in today's game here. Tecumseh meets the governor is just 2 sections, and actually we get a quote directly from Tecumseh there, a reply that he had. And so I'd like you to read that primary source and answer this question. What issue of social justice is he raising in his quote there on page 283? So read that section. And then here, I'd like you to find a picture of Tecumseh and insert it in there. All right, continue. Battle of Tippecanoe. Turn the page. You're going to read those 2 short paragraphs. Again, you're going to just tell me one thing, the most important thing that happened. War hawks call for war. And I'm going to ask you to write 3 things from that section. Now, war hawks, you probably have a really different image in your mind of who the war hawks are. And it might surprise you which group of people was actually labeled as war hawks. All right, 3 things from that section. Then, the eve of war. I've already summarized it for you. Madison knew that he could no longer avoid war with Britain. It was going to happen. So I've already summarized that for you. So then looking at all of today's reading from page 282 to the end, list 3 things that kind of added fuel to the fire of what ended factors leading up to this war with Britain. What stressed that relationship that it eventually exploded into war. So if you could read those 3 pages, 2.5 pages, and fill out that slideshow like I explained it. And if you need to go back to the video and listen carefully what each instruction was, but hopefully it's clear to you. That's all I have. Submit it. Hey, tomorrow, come ready with your acting skills. We haven't done a lot of acting in distance learning, but tomorrow is the day. So come ready. All right. Have a great day, Chargers. Contact me with questions, or I'd love just to say hi. All right. See ya.